Browns Roundtable. Damn it. What's up?
Got me.
Running back rank disputes. And then after this, wide receiver rank disputes. We are going to get a little hot, a little spicy.
We got people on the stream.
Some arguments. I have a stat of the day for you.
Per usual.
It's regarding the Dolphins. You hate the Dolphins, right?
I don't hate the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are a pretty bad organization, and I don't think Mike McDaniel is this genius that he's made out to be.
So with Tua healthy last year, the second time when he came back, week 8 through 18, they were 10th in total points.
Okay.
Which is not bad. 26 a game. They were 3rd in success rate, 5th in EPA per drop back. So actually, like with how bad it was, mostly Jonnu Smith catching passes, but they were actually above league average.
Okay.
So this is like a Tyreek Hill stat, an Achane stat for those guys. Like who's drafting Tua? I understand that. Although he used to be a top 12 quarterback, but if this is the low bar, which with Tua's healthy, this is as low as it gets. It's a good offense.
Small sample size, right?
8 weeks.
It's still a small sample size, relatively speaking.
8 weeks.
Also, there is no Jonnu Smith anymore, right? You got Darren Waller.
Yes.
Which is a significant downgrade. Mm-hmm. Tyreek Hill is 1 year older. Jalen Waddle has another year of dings and bruises and et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, I'm not sold on it. Like I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it. I want to see it on the field because Mike McDaniel has consistently underwhelmed since being in the league.
You're ranking the players as if they're going to be a bottom 10 offense? What do you think is more likely? They're a top 5 offense, they're a bottom 5 offense with Tua healthy. With him healthy. I know it's a big if.
Yeah, that's a big if.
I think they're more likely to be top 5 than bottom 5.
Both of those are I don't they're middle. They're exactly middle of the road for me. Mm-hmm. It's extremely small percentage chance that they're top 5. Extremely small percentage chance.
A couple years ago, I saw him put up 70 points in the frickin' Broncos.
Sure,
remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was crazy.
I mean, the Raiders put up
that was the Achane game.
A million points one time too. So.
Okay, some news and notes to get to. We're recording this on Thursday. This is Thursday for the live streamers.
Thursday.
Rashawn Slater is out for the year.
Yeah,
the stud offensive left tackle for the Chargers. That affects a lot of people.
It's bad news for everyone except for the Broncos, the Chiefs, and the Raiders.
So Ladd McConkey, and then
Omar and Hampton,
Justin
Najee
Herbert.
Harris. Yeah, Justin Herbert, too.
It's a big deal, man. I know people don't think offensive line matters, but it's
I haven't adjusted
important.
anything because I just found out when I got here.
Yeah, I was already low on them, so I just kept them status quo. But it's a big deal. Also, Anthony Richardson, fuck you, motherfucker.
There's not going to be a next time, you fucking dumb.
Hey, wait. Hey, take it easy when you talk to me, okay?
I told you a long time ago, you fucking little monkey, not to fuck me.
Got hurt in the second drive. I bet on him. Have 71 passing yards. He was going to play a quarter and a half.
Did you see his finger?
Yeah, it didn't look good.
Sideways, baby.
Just a pinky, though.
But if my friends aren't around, I'll just finger blast myself.
Nice!
Oh, but like the man...
On his throwing hand.
It's a joke. It's a running joke. He just cannot stay healthy. Like, he can't even make it through a preseason quarter and a half scheduled start in preseason.
Well, what was it his rookie year? Was it a hip?
Shoulder.
It was a shoulder.
It's been everything,
it was
man.
Shoulder.
Ankles, shoulders.
Yeah.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes.
Like, it's funny because he's a mountain of a man.
It's funny because his last year in college, he didn't miss a snap.
And it's not like he's Cam Newton out there, like, literally, like, bowling over people. Like, he just doesn't know how to get hit. I don't know. He's a bitch.
Sometimes people's bodies just betray them.
He does get tired. The last thing I talk about is the Cowboys and Jerry Jones. And just the Michael Parsons thing. And, like, we've all known Jerry Jones is just awful.
What percentage chance do you put that he's back with the team?
Oh, 99.
Okay. So, somebody asked me that last week, and I said the books were putting it at 70%. I'm like, it's 90%. I'm like, take that action, and then it bumped up to 80, 85. So there's a strong. I mean, he'll be back.
What is he doing? Like, the one thing is, like, he always like hurts himself and prices himself out of these guys because he waits and waits and waits, and then I think he got scarred from giving Ezekiel Elliott all that money when he shouldn't have. And now he's like, I'm going to wait to pay Dak. I'm going to wait to pay CD. And end up, he has to pay them anyway. And ends up paying them 10% more because someone else will sign. And he's like, okay, well, now, like, the couple edge rushers signed, Myles Garrett, and now you have to pay Micah Parsons. And TJ Watt signed, which is worse. That's bad.
That is not, yeah, no. But that is not specifically, it is a Jerry Jones thing, but it's not specific to Jerry Jones. There's a lot of owners and GMs in the league who think they're smarter than they are, and think they're going to outsmart these players when inevitably the market is what dictates how much these players are going to get paid, right? If you want a guy back and you wait, you're going to have to pay him at some point. We've seen it time and time again.
Pay him earlier.
We
rather
saw
than
with
later.
Jamar Chase last year, right?
Just pay him.
Yeah.
Especially guys like of this caliber. But it's just funny. He's like negotiating with these players in his office. No agent involved. Like, dude, he's the owner. Don't negotiate. That's not your job. And like, he just reminds me of Montgomery Burns running.
Is he the worst GM in the league?
Yes.
Okay.
He's not even a GM though. But he is.
I think he holds the title, technically.
But does he not remind you of Montgomery Burns from The Simpsons? Like running the nuclear power plant. He's like 100 years old.
Like when he's
actually so
runs,
out of date.
when he runs
and,
the softball league.
So bad.
Or softball
Like,
team for the.
He's terrible.
Yeah.
So, all right, running back rank disputes. We're going to go through our biggest discrepancies. This is full PPR.
Full.
And if we agree on a guy or we're way up on a guy or way down on a guy opposed to consensus, ECR, Fantasy Pros ranks, then we're going to dispute with ECR.
Okay.
Got it?
We're gonna call up Fantasy Pros and be like, you got it wrong.
Yeah, I would love to do that. So our first rank dispute is actually Devon Achane.
Okay.
So it's not that big of a discrepancy, but in the first or second round it is. I have him at 6, you have him at 8.
Yeah.
So that's the difference of you're not probably going to have him if you have him at 8.
Probably not.
Love Achane.
I do.
Your hot take
I
was
do.
he's a top 3 overall player, like all these things, but you have him at 8.
Efficiency rating. So he
You
did
have
it with
McCaffrey
he
over
did it
him,
with
which you hate.
efficiency his rookie year. He did it with volume. But this is looking at a risk profile, and I'm very concerned about this offense without Tua. They did not address the backup quarterback in any capacity.
Zach Wilson.
And you look at the fact that Achane was RB 32 without Tua last year. Nobody produced without Tua last year. And so if Tua misses his customary 4 games, that's a huge blow if you're taking Achane in the second round.
You didn't laugh at my comment. You
Well, I
said they
didn't
didn't
hear it.
address it. I said Zach Wilson. Like, hey, it's better than what they've had.
Zackety
It's
Zack.
better than what they had. Right? But you're operating as if they don't have Tua already. They do have Tua.
I don't think I'm operating in that capacity, but I am concerned. And yeah, so if
in
I
full PPR, you have Jonathan Taylor over him.
Yep.
And I love JT, but like give me the guy that's gonna have 70 catches.
Give me the
Like,
guy that's going to have 14 touchdowns.
I get it. But Achane could also have 14 touchdowns.
I think it's safe to say that Anthony Richardson is not going to be starting 17 games for the Colts.
So we're flip flopped. I have JT at 8. You have Achane at
Yeah.
8. And I love JT. I'm right at consensus. I feel like I love him. I will take him. I see the upside for him to have a Saquon Barkley level year.
Now,
I understand that.
Both of these guys come with their own injury concerns
And their own offensive issues.
But JT is a sturdier individual than Achane. Poor little baby Achane.
Except for he actually gets hurt more than Achane has.
I'm saying they both have injury concerns,
yeah.
but
I think that's more fluky. So next one here, Breece Hall. I have him at 13. You have him at 17. Way down at 17.
yep.
Which is really late. You're
I
never
won't get
getting him.
I won't get him. No. And I'm okay with that. I can let him pass me by. Efficiency took a dip for the second year in a row. Yards per carry, yards per touch, all went down over the last 2 years. And the completely different offense. Justin Fields looks mediocre in camp. If this offense struggles out of the gate, there's zero reason for them to keep pumping Breece Hall with the ball when they've got Braylon Allen and they need to see what he can do on the field. So I think we're looking at more of a committee, and eventually I think Braylon Allen's going to take over this backfield. Breece Hall has no ties to the organization after this year.
I mean, he had 57 catches and 76. So 76 in 23, 57 last year.
Okay.
So, like, what do you think his floor is for receptions? Is it 60? Is
Floor?
it 50? Yeah, is it 50?
I mean,
That's pretty high.
he's 50, yeah, I'd
Okay.
say.
Like,
Floor?
banking
Maybe,
in and he
I
scores
mean-
6 touchdowns, I feel like he's still going to be at cost. Like, it's not like a bad pick.
But, well,
He's
okay.
more of a floor play.
I mean, yes, but you also this is now they have a running quarterback, right? You don't have dump off McGee and Aaron Rodgers there. You don't have you're going to have Justin Fields is going to siphon touches out of the backfield,
I get
both
it.
carries and receptions. Like,
Also, make him more efficient than having a fucking Aaron Rodgers back there who can't move and
mean-
can't throw deep and doesn't want to get hit.
the last 8 games,
Like, you
for-
have James
the
Conner
last
ranked
8
ahead of him.
I went back and looked. The last 8 games for Aaron Rodgers were not as bad as the first 9 by any stretch.
Yeah, he got motivated because Adams was there.
yeah,
But you have Connor over him by a mile.
yeah.
Why?
I mean, by a mile, you mean by 2 spots?
It's a mile.
Okay.
Well, because of where they're going. Like,
Right.
You have like you're 4 down on Breece Hall and you're 3 up on Connor.
Yeah. The Cardinals have shown us who they are and what they want to do. Trey Benson is not a solid enough talent to overcome what James Conner is and what they want to do. They go to James Conner. They do with everything with him on the goal line. So I've got no concern with touchdown upside there. Okay. His efficiency has remained the same over the last 3 years. The Cardinals should take a step at least to the side, if not forward. They're not going to go back, right? Whereas the Jets, we're hoping that they have...
They're not going to go back. They can't be worse.
I didn't think so. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So we know what Conner is. You got a lot of solidarity built into that.
No, I'm saying I think Breece Hall and the Jets will be the same too.
Oh.
It can't be worse than last year, dude.
It absolutely can't be worse.
No, I don't think so. They're going to run the ball. They threw the ball so much last year.
And if you're going to run the ball, would you rather run it with a pretty well-built individual in Breece Hall or a monster of a man who also has speed and explosiveness in Braylon Allen?
We both love Braylon Allen. I love Braylon Allen, but this is Breece Hall's job.
Well, I mean, it is for now.
They need to try to win some games. They're going to trust their guy.
And when they lose 3 out of the first 4?
Well, I'm drafting for September, baby. Next one, Kenneth Walker, the tiny dancer. You have it 14. I have all the way down at 19.
Yep.
This is all a big tier for me, though. Starting from Cook at 14 down to Walker at 19. He's the end of that tier. But still, down at 19.
You're way under ADP. Now, I think they've assuaged some of the injury concerns that they had this offseason. Why are you down on him?
Well, he already has a foot injury. Well, he's always nicked up.
Yeah, okay.
He has the best backup in the league. Top 3 backup in the league.
Oh, I didn't know Braylon Allen got traded to the Seahawks.
The offense is really questionable. Really questionable.
I mean, you're saying Sam Darnold is not who we think he is?
No.
Okay.
No, he is not. And it's a questionable offense. It's possibly a timeshare. I love the talent of Kenneth Walker, and believe it or not, he's a way better pass catcher than people give him credit for.
Right.
But man, it's just there's a question mark there. Where Connor, I don't have a question mark. Kamara, Hubbard, James Cook.
So you're taking.
I have all those guys ahead of him. Breece Hall.
You're taking in a PPR. You're taking Hubbard and Connor. I mean, Connor does catch his fair share of passes, but Hubbard certainly doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He had 47 catches last year. 40 catches.
47 catches for a running back and for a workhorse in PPR?
That's good.
I mean, I guess.
It's not as good as he had 43 catches last year, which is crazy. He had 171 yards on those catches. That's insane. That's not efficient at all. But I just know his role, and I know, who's behind him is Rico Dowdle, who I actually like. But they showed you what they thought of Chuba Hubbard last year. They did pay him 3 years, $33 million, I believe.
Yeah, okay. I get it. I'm not saying
Chuba Hubbard.
The workload that Chuba Hubbard has isn't safe. What I'm saying is Seattle has shown us what they want to do when Kenneth Walker is healthy, and that is a 3-down back with pass catching upside.
Yeah. I feel like he is more of an X factor where Chuba Hubbard is, when I'm waiting at that point, I'm going to want a guy I can set in stone that I know is going to be there.
Okay.
And I don't know if Kenneth Walker's going to be there. Kenneth Walker has higher upside than Chuba Hubbard. I'm not going to argue that. But who has a lower floor? Who's more likely to lose their job?
To lose their job?
I agree. I say Kenneth Walker's a better player than Chuba Hubbard, all things considered. But Zach Charbonnet is elite.
He's not elite.
If
he was elite, he would have overtaken Kenneth Walker.
He's more workmanlike. He gets the yards that are given to him. Kenneth Walker's a tiny dancer.
I get it.
And this team, I don't know, man. I just feel like there's much more of a role for a 40% snap share for Charbonnet than there is a 40% for Dowdle. And I love Dowdle. In basketball, I've been taking him all day. But, I'm literally splitting hairs here because they're so close to me. The rank is different.
If Chuba's upside is
40, you're just way higher.
If Chuba's upside is 45 receptions in a PPR, that doesn't really move the needle.
Kenneth Walker's upside is 60.
I disagree with that.
Chuba Hubbard had the 3rd most goal line carries last year.
Okay.
Kenneth Walker's not a good goal line back.
Yeah, but neither...
Charbonnet's a better goal line back.
But they don't use him on the goal line.
They will.
Okay.
All right, next one. We got to move on. DeAndre Swift. You're going to like this one. I have Swift at 22. You have Swift at 28. Mm-hmm. That's a big... You're never going to get any Swift. I am... let's see. DeAndre Swift is ECR 21. So I'm one spot below consensus here. I think Swift is the epitome of a floor play. He's safe and steady to get 14 to 16 touches a game. He has really good receiving work. He's never finished outside the top 24 per game in a single season. That's including a year with the Eagles where they didn't give him a carry inside the 20. Literally, nothing in the goal line. The Detroit year where they just pretty much benched him. Ben Johnson's first year, which may hurt my argument, but he still was like RB17 that year. He's an explosive player.
He has shown on the field he does have moments where he looks somewhat explosive. I will grant you that. The problem is Swift has been cast around the league like a.
I get it.
Yeah,
and I don't think he's like a bad guy or anything. That's why
he's not.
He doesn't seem like he misses assignments. He's not a great pass blocker, but he's not awful.
I'm not convinced that he's going to get 15 to 17 touches in this when they've got.
Well, you also hate Roschon Johnson.
I don't hate Roschon Johnson.
Dude, you have him so low.
He looks terrible in camp. I'm actually rising on Kyle Monangai a little bit.
So 7th round rookie is who you're banking on.
Was Isaiah Pacheco 7th round rookie at one point?
I get that, but like that's your argument against Swift,
look at Ben Johnson's history, right? I don't know that, and they're talking about multiple short passes for Caleb Williams in slants and
DJ Moore's going to place him in the backfield.
Yeah. Really?
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
He could be a little mini Debo Samuel, baby.
Listen, for the record, I don't hate the Bears.
Yes.
I hate the Bears' leadership. And there's
He's
no reason...
going to be their passing down back regardless, right?
What does that mean when you've got Luther Burden, DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, Colson
means
Love?
Better than 28, Story.
I don't know about that. But why would I take...
Like Aaron Jones over him is I don't like it.
It's Minnesota.
We have a rookie quarterback who's never played.
Yeah, so what? They loved Aaron Jones.
And they have an actual good RB2.
Jordan Mason.
He's good.
Okay.
He's good. Well, they're drafted right next to each other, just so you know. I don't agree with that, but they are.
Where do I have Jordan Mason?
Really, really low.
36. Yeah.
I have it 31.
I mean, I don't want to... The smoke, there's fire situation. I don't know. I'll believe when I see it. Aaron Jones is perennially underrated.
For me, I guess if I were to go a 0 RB build and really load up on receivers and take an early quarterback or tight end, I could do a lot worse than a guy I know I can trust in DeAndre Swift as my RB1. I know it's gross, but like I feel like he has some baked-in upside based on the Bears' offense.
Why wouldn't you just
nuclear.
take David Montgomery in that case?
Because I don't have any upside with David Montgomery.
Well, touchdown upside.
Yeah, but in PPR, I'm going to have a lot of games where we go 17 for 60.
The Lions scored the 10th
6 points.
The 10th most amount of points in NFL history.
I get it.
Last year. If they're even 80% of that, there's a tremendous touchdown upside.
You're lower on David Montgomery than me.
I
have him ahead of Swift,
but I have him ahead of Swift. So why wouldn't you just go with the offense?
I think Swift is set for 3 to 4 catches a game. And I think he's going to get 60% of the role. That's all I need.
Why wouldn't I go with Brian Robinson?
Well, that's our next guy. Let's talk about Brian Robinson.
Okay.
I'm going to bring out the Wanda Trust here. Wanda Trust for Brian Robinson Jr.
2 green checks.
You have him at 20. We both have him at 23. Mm-hmm. Actually, I have him at 24. You're actually higher on my guy than I am. I love Brian Robinson. I love it.
I love Brian Robinson too. I think there's...
ECR for Brian Robinson is 29.
Okay, so we're
way up there. We're almost a round higher on Brian Robinson.
So we could wait to take him a little later.
Yeah, no, that's the perfect RB2 if you wait at running back.
I get it. Not the most efficient player. What was he? 4.3 yards per carry last year? Something like that? 4.25? Something like that?
He's a dog, though. I know you hate when people use that, but he is the getting shot thing. These are all like crutch arguments, but he is a tough player. And he runs tough. He gets the yards that are given. He's a decent pass blocker. He's an underrated pass catcher, and it's a top 5 offense projected. I don't think they will be a top 5 offense, but they're going to be a top 10 offense.
They certainly will be a top 10. I do think they're going to take a little bit of a step back.
It's the Lamar thing, right? Lamar, great rushing quarterback. They don't give him carries inside the 5.
You still
Jaden Daniels, they gave some carries inside the 5 last year, but do you want to put that guy at risk inside in a consolidated area where he can get his knee blow out? No. Give the ball to your 230-pound running back and just let him eat away.
They've shown that they're willing to do that. They want to protect Jaden Daniels. He will scramble, certainly, but they have shown a willingness to use Brian Robinson as a lead back. It is a little concerning that we're talking about him as a RB2, low-end RB2 in a PPR format.
Do you think we should combine and put some money on Brian Robinson leading the NFL in touchdowns this year, rushing touchdowns?
Ooh, interesting. I wonder what
it's
that
probably
will pay.
50 to 1, right?
Plus 5,000.
I mean,
that would be...
put down $20.
Let's see what it is after the show. We'll take a look, and if it's reasonable, I'd say if it's above 30 to 1, that's worth a plunk.
Why not?
Right?
Like he could. We've seen this before.
That's
right?
That's worth a sawbuck.
LeGarrette Blount, we've seen him score 16 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. I mean, and you're also banking on the higher end guys getting hurt.
I wonder what James Cook was last year.
The problem is you have to go against Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
And Jonathan Taylor.
And Saquon Barkley.
And
Jameer Gibbs. And James Cook.
And Bijan Robinson.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the thing is it just takes 16. It just takes
Kyren
16.
Williams.
It just takes 16. I know it just seems like a really high number, but not when you're talking about this offense. Let's move on.
Moving on.
Okay, Tyron Tracy. I have it 20. I have it 29. You have all the way down to 35.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like it was going to be his backfield to start the year anyway. It gets Scatterbo acclimated a little bit, but now you have a rookie coming in with a hamstring injury. Not good. Tyron Tracy is a good player. The fumbling issue is a problem.
Right.
Major problem. But do the Giants really have a chance to win this year? I know that's like an argument to get Scatterbo in the game, but like Tyron Tracy is also a young guy.
So I bumped Scatterbo down because of his injury, but I also bumped Tyron Tracy down, not just for his risk profile, but did you see what's going on with Malik Neighbors? That toe injury flared up again.
I guess he's been playing with it since college.
Yeah. It's a problem. He missed time because
Cut that shit off, baby. You don't need a toe.
Just like pull it out like a loose tooth.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know.
Big toe?
I have no idea.
Pinky toe.
But
cut it off.
if it's turf toe, that's a real problem. If they lose Malik Neighbors, that team's in deep trouble, and that takes the entire offense down a notch.
Darius Slayton to the moon, baby. Theo Johnson.
Maybe. Oh, Theo Johnson.
I watched his tape. It's really good.
I know.
It's really good.
It is really good.
So I just love, again, this is PPR, Tyron Tracy, converted receiver, film popped last year, early season guy. We're drafting him in the RB3 range, and I have it 29, but he is ECR 32. So
And I got him 35, so he's right in the middle there.
You could still get him. I'm going to target him as a third running back in a lot of spots.
I'd still take Scatterbo over him.
Now, the difference with Tracy is if I have two studs, I'm way less likely to take him because I'm looking for him to be more of a floor play as an early season kind of fill-in where, like, I don't know what the upside is with that offense as an every down play. Like, I don't know how much better he can get than this rank, right? Like, even if Scatterbu's out for the year, like, is Tyron Tracy ever going to be ranked RB7?
No.
Like, where some of these guys down here could.
Like, I mean, Devin Singletary's still there, and they have shown that when Tracy fumbles that they'll easily slot Devin Singletary in as the lead back for the rest of that game. So
I feel like you're treating Tyron Tracy like he is Devin Singletary. Like they're going to give it to the rookie. Tyron Tracy is 24 years old.
No, I get it. Tyron Tracy, former wide receiver, he converted in college, right? 90th percentile speed score, great metrics, very explosive, but he's not an all-around great running back, right?
More power than you think, though.
Okay, I didn't see him break a lot of tackles last year.
He didn't have to because no one touched him.
He didn't. I mean, he didn't.
He'd be great at tag.
Yeah, he's very fast.
Awful movie.
Yeah,
awful movie.
Yeah, but you know it's based on like a true story.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh. Next guy, Javonte Williams. I have at 30. You have at 38. Mm-hmm. Now there's been some news. Just so you know, I don't know if you heard the news. Jaden Blue's hurt.
Yeah.
Miles Sanders is hurt. Now it seems precautionary.
Phil Maffa.
It seems
Phil Maffa.
It seems precautionary in the Jaden Blue because he came back and was in street clothes.
I'm not worried about that.
But Javonte Williams is going to get 50% of this backfield.
That's aggressive.
What do you mean it's aggressive?
I think you're looking at 35% for Williams, 35% for Sanders.
They're not going to play three guys. The Cowboys don't play three guys. Jerry Jones won't do it. And
you can't give Javonte Williams.
Yes, you can.
50% of the backfield.
He's the best pass blocker of the group. He's one of the best in the league. A serviceable pass catcher, and
Jaden Blue's by far the best pass catcher.
Javonte Williams is like 25
Miles
years
Sanders
old.
is a proven veteran in this league. Javonte Williams is 2+ years removed from an ACL injury. He's sapped his explosiveness completely. His efficiency metrics absolutely plummeted near the end of last year.
ECR 33, by the way.
Okay. I have no problem not getting Javonte Williams on any of my
Do you know how
teams.
old Javonte Williams is?
24.
25.
Okay.
He's very young. You think there's a 0% chance he can get back to what he was?
No, I think there's a small chance.
What do you
maybe
think it is?
10%. But 2+ years removed, you don't just recover.
If Javonte Williams gets back to 90% of what he was as a rookie, which we love the profile, right? Bowling ball, athletic, good pass catcher.
I think he was overrated coming out, and I think the fantasy community steamed him up way more. It was an amazing situation last year, right? Underwhelming Jaleel McLaughlin, underwhelming Audric Estime. Nothing really stood out, so it was every opportunity for him to be the Joker role in Sean Payton's offense, and he still couldn't perform.
If he gets back to 90%,
he won't.
And the Cowboys' offense is what we think it's going to be, which is good.
I think it will be good.
Let's just don't say he won't. Let's just say he does.
Okay.
Right? He's back to that somewhat dynamic player, good pass blocker, steady, coach's pet, right? And Jaden Blue's a rookie, and he's small, and he gets 70% of the touches, goal line work, all the big money work. He could be a top 12 running back if that happens.
Who was there last year with Ezekiel Elliott?
Zeke wasn't there last year.
Yeah, he was.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Rico Dowdle.
Right.
Yeah.
A much better prospect profile last year versus where Ezekiel Elliott was. Obviously, Zeke Elliott, much better career in general.
And they still gave Zeke Elliott the work.
Exactly.
And they're still going to give Javonte Williams the work. Thank you. You just made my argument for me.
My argument is they basically split carries between what was a much better running back in Rico Dowdle, and they just let the corpse of Ezekiel Elliott.
Yes.
So why would they give Javonte Williams all the work when they've got a pass catching specialist in Jaden Blue? They've got a big boy in Phil Maffa, and they've got Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders sucks. He's done.
Yeah,
Let's not talk about Miles Sanders.
Okay.
I just feel like it's the argument against Tracy, where like Tracy's the floor play, and like inherently Williams is a floor play. I get that.
Your upside play,
but the upside play, Javonte Williams could be an RB1.
Play is Jaden Blue. Now go back and watch.
But he's never gonna get all the work.
Go back and watch his film.
You don't see the world where Javonte Williams is a top 14 running back.
No.
If he gets back and he just gets the role,
I think his upside is RB22. Absolute upside.
That's pretty good at RB33 consensus.
Yeah, but I'm not. That's a 10th percentile outcome. That's a 5th percentile outcome.
Oh, we're gonna. These next two guys are kind of a pair. You have Travis Etienne and Tank Bigsby back to back. You have Etienne at 30 and Bigsby at 31. Consensus is Bigsby 42 and Etienne 32. So you're higher on both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I have Etienne at 38 and I have Bigsby at 52.
I'm gonna hold my comments on Bigsby for a future podcast.
Okay.
Wink, wink. But yes, I went back and I rewatched. No, I didn't just rewatch, but I looked into what Liam Cohen has done, what he did with the Buccaneers. I have kind of flipped on this offense.
Clearly.
Even the perennial game manager, Trevor Lawrence, can't screw this up this year with Brian Thomas and second overall pick in the draft, Travis Hunter, Tank Bigsby, outstanding metric. Now, not a great pass catcher by any stretch, and that really limits upside, especially in a PPR. But I don't think there's any reason to take some of these other guys that are behind when you have Tank Bigsby there. Monster of a man.
Here's the issue: is there's a third guy at Tootin that everyone loves. So you have a possible three-way committee. Not saying they're going to deploy it like that, but they could. Where like you're talking about Miles Sanders, I'm not worried about him. With Tracy and Scatterbo, I'm not worried about Devin Singletary. Those are two-man backfields. That's why I'm more likely to take a shot. Now we have a third X factor coming in they love. So like there's a chance it's one of the three. There's a chance it's none of the three.
Yeah.
That's why I would never rank. I'm not ranking any Jaguars running back high, and I'm willing to take the risk of missing out.
I think it
because I'm probably going to miss out. Right?
Where's Bigsby going?
42.
All right, so I've got him at 31.
Yes, I'm willing to miss out.
That's several rounds. I'm willing to take a shot at him because what's the opportunity cost for versus an RB40?
Mixon, that's an upside play.
Oh my God, Joe Mixon is complete dust this year, especially with the
Maybe.
injury. There's no reason to take Joe Mixon on that team now.
Really?
After this injury, he's not going to be ready for Week 1.
Okay, I can take Jordan Mason.
Great.
You'd rather take a shot on a three-way committee on a team that could be terrible, on players that probably aren't very good. And I'm a big ETN guy. I always have been. That's why this pains me. But and Bigsby is good. He's the best runner of the bunch, but he doesn't catch any passes.
No.
And Tootin's a rookie.
Goal line is going to be, I think, very
I can make you an
fruitful
argument for all three. Travis Etienne was a top 6 back 2 years ago. Highly touted player out of Clemson. Has the connection with Trevor Lawrence. Tank Bigsby, best runner of the group. Tootin could be this year's Bucky Irving. I can give you an argument. But there's also arguments for all of them failing.
True. But what's the opportunity cost?
Apparently a lot.
But what's the upside here?
I don't see it.
How many touchdowns can Bigsby score this year?
8? 10?
10. That's pretty good for RB32.
That is me in this case, Williams.
RB. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just way off the Jaguars' backfield. Clearly.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to me that you're planting your flag on 2 guys.
Yeah.
That's just the thing is I don't know which one do you have more faith in?
Probably Bigsby.
Where's his upside with no pass? He has no pass game work.
That's why I'm kind of these guys are kind of back to back because I do like Bigsby better as a talent and I think better opportunity. But when you're talking about these are PPR rankings, I kind of have to put ETN above him.
I think I like Tootin the most just based on where he's going.
That fucking mosquito. Wait.
Where he's going, I have Tootin highest.
That's fair.
Right? Like in terms of like where he's like I have Tootin at 48.
The thing is, like I can take a shot on Bigsby, and if it doesn't work out, I can cut him. That's the nice thing about it. Like any of these guys,
You're gonna cut a 9th round pick?
I mean, come on, a 9th round pick. You look at your team at the end of the year. How many people did you draft that are still on it?
I won't be cutting Tajay Spears.
I will be cutting Tajay Spears if he doesn't show me something in the first couple of weeks.
What? It's the same argument.
That's what I'm saying. Like the opportunity cost doesn't really affect it. I'd rather take a shot at a backfield that I think could be good with Liam Cohen guiding the helm here.
So did Liam Cohen come and like write you a check last night or jerk you off or something?
I'm like, I saw what he did with the Buccaneers. I love the Buccaneers. I love that system, and I'm excited for the Jaguars all of a sudden.
All right, next guy, J.K. Dobbins. I have at 35. You have down at 41. So he is at 41 in consensus, and I'm actually not a Dobbins guy. I was like forever.
Right. So I'm ECR.
But
so why do you love
I
Dobbins?
don't. I don't.
Why do you love Dobbins? Tell us why.
I'm off the Broncos this year as a whole. I'm off Dobbins as a player. I kind of like R.J. Harvey, but like the offensive line's legit. And like at 35, it's like do I want Scatabo over Dobbins? It's tough. Scatabo has more upside to like be the lead back.
Yeah, well, R.J. Harvey has every opportunity.
The guys I have after him: Stevenson, Etienne, Charbonnet, like White, Eckler. Those guys are all backups. Where Dobbins could be a 50-50 split. Right, Dobbins could be the Jordan Mason.
You're going to have to be patient with R.J. Harvey this year.
That's why I have.
But
Dobbins
it's not going to take very long for J.K. Dobbins to fall off, just like he did last year. I feel bad because he had a very upside looking career, and then injuries have just another guy that just could not beat the injury bug. So it makes sense that Dobbins is probably going to get a 50% opportunity share to start the season. Just the way that he rolls, but that pass catching, the way Sean Payton rolls, but that pass catching opportunity, that pass catching role in the backfield is what I want from the Broncos, and that's R.J. Harvey's job.
Why am I so high on Dobbins?
I don't know.
But I'm not high on him because I can tell you this for a fact. I've done 300. I've literally done 300 best ball drafts.
Dobbins or Zach Charbonnet?
Redraft Charbonnet. I have Dobbins ranked higher.
Dobbins ranked higher.
I understand that, but like I just wouldn't take either of them. Like, I can tell you this. I've done 300 best ball drafts, and I have maybe one share of Dobbins.
Okay.
He goes higher than this. He goes, like, RB34. I don't know why I haven't ranked here. That's just the way I ranked it, man. And, like, I'm not going to take him. Maybe I'm not taking guys in this range. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like, I want Charbonnet because, like, at this point, it's my RB3, RB4. And, like, give me the guy that has league-winning upside.
I think you might be remembering what J.K. Dobbins was from, like, 4 years ago. The guy was a stud.
He's not good. I'm off the Broncos. That's why I don't understand what I did here. I don't understand what's going on here. But it's fair. It's a fair ranking.
You had an out-of-body experience.
I feel like it's a fair ranking.
I feel like mine's fair because I got him exactly where ECR is.
Mine is too. I don't know. Like,
and you have Harvey exactly where I do too.
I know.
So
and I'm down on the Broncos.
It's weird that you're
maybe I'm just down in the passing attack more.
Okay.
Because I know their defense is really good. Next guy, Braylon Allen. You have at 43. I have at 50.
Why do you hate Braylon Allen?
I love Braylon Allen. Isaiah Davis is there.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Well, I held Braylon Allen all year last year, and then Breece Hall missed a couple games, and it was a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
Braylon Allen was getting just as much work when Breece Hall was healthy last year.
Braylon Allen's the future of that organization.
I love him. He's young. He's 21 years old. He's a monster.
4.7 yards per carry.
I think it's you're 1 year early. I think you're 1 year early on Braylon Allen.
1,700 yards in his last year in college. Like the kid is an absolute stud.
I love Braylon Allen, the player. I just think that he's still young. He's still raw. He's not as powerful as he should be with his weight. You have to agree with that.
Yeah, he does go down on first contact far more often than I would like. But that could be worked on.
Breece Hall is going to play 65-70% of the snaps, dude. And here's the problem. Here's why I have him low.
How we think this season's going to unfold.
This is why I have him low, is that I don't know he's the guy, because we saw it last year. So it's like, what am I drafting? I'm drafting a guy that's a borderline RB3, RB4 when Breece Hall's healthy. And then when Breece Hall's healthy, am I going to know I want to play him? That's like Charbonnet, I know. Benson, I know. Algier, I know. Garendo, I know. Nick Chubb, I know. Like, maybe not Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb.
You get what I'm saying? Like, these guys, I know. Jordan Mason, I know that they're going to be the starter. They're going to get 2/3 of the work out of the backfield
But
with better offense.
None of these guys have the metrics that Braylon
I
Allen
understand that, and I'm willing to risk that because Braylon Allen is going RB 48. So I am actually right there on him.
Yeah.
I'm 50.
I'm gonna take my stab again this year. I'm gonna take stabs. I'm gonna plant my flags on some guys that I know from both watching and looking at their metrics that these guys have the talent to lead their team when push comes to shove.
You want Braylon Allen over Tyler Algier?
Yeah.
Now, week to week, when that starter's healthy, I agree Braylon Allen's going to have a bigger role. But what is that role? Am I ever going to start him? No. Tyler Algier, upside. Ray Davis, do you want him over Ray Davis?
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
Slightly.
Absolutely not.
Slightly.
I feel like Ray Davis' role is going to be better, for one. He's a starter.
Ty Johnson's there. It's the same argument.
I get it.
Versus Isaiah Davis. When
Najee Harris. Let's say he comes back and he's not hurt.
Okay.
I'm still holding out hope. I want Najee Harris, dude. Because I know Najee Harris is going to get 20 touches when and if Amarian Hampton gets hurt.
I'm done trying to temper my expectations for rookie running backs. Every year, these guys perform. This is Omarion Hampton's job, as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
it might not be his job to start, but it will be his job. I'm not missing the boat on guys that are upsides. You're looking at, here's a toaster oven. Here's your prize. That's your Najee Harris. Here's a mystery box, right? That's Omarion Hampton. That could be a boat. Give me the boat.
Yeah, give me the boat.
Right.
Okay, last one. Roshan Johnson. I have at 52. You have at 60.
Yeah.
ECR.
I also moved Kyle Monangai
down at 56, so he's right in the middle.
Yeah, I moved Kyle Monangai up.
Wow, ahead of Roshan Johnson.
Yeah. Huh. There's no point in me taking Roshan. He looks terrible in camp. Terrible. And this isn't just beater.
You've seen this with your own eyes?
Yeah.
You were in Bourbonnais?
Do you think I don't watch? Okay, so do you think I don't watch Bears highlights? You think I don't stay up till 2:00 in the morning watching Bears highlights on X?
I stayed up till 4:00 in the morning watching Breece Hall highlights last night.
Seems like it clouded your judgment a little bit.
I was jerking off the whole time.
I bet. So yeah,
I'm raw,
when it comes to training camp, everything's roses. So I don't really pay attention to any of that. When stuff goes wrong in training camp, I'm going to pay attention to that. And I think Ben Johnson has come in. I think he's going to, if you don't perform, if you're not up to snuff, I don't think that he's going to be keeping you around. Roshan Johnson was great at Texas, but he, great doesn't get it done when you've been in the league for 4 years and you haven't really moved up the depth chart.
All right.
Good.
And it's been a complete joy.